Good morning, everybody. Brent here. Dennis actually messaged me last night asking if I could do a demo for the CRM. I apologize, but I've got some personal things I need to attend to, which is why I'm not out there for this visit. So I figured it'd be best to do a quick little walkthrough of the CRM, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, not too detailed. Once we're done, or once you guys are done reviewing, if you have questions, I'd like to do more detailed walkthrough later today, or maybe Friday or Monday, whatever's best for you guys schedule-wise. So essentially here is the CRM. You guys have been staring at it for the last 30 seconds. It's just biotechadmin.com /CRM. So this is pretty much it here. If you were logged in under the admin account or as an admin user, all of your user accounts would be here. I guess all of your contractors would be here. Right now it's just demo. But essentially if you were logged in as an admin, like if I was logged in under my actual account, it would basically show all of our contractors. I think we've got 13 or 14 that are under this particular CRM. And I'd be able to choose which pipeline I want to see, or I can do unassigned if it's new, or I can choose all if I want to basically see the entire company's pipeline. So that's that right now. This drop down here would be for all the products we offer. This particular one, for BioTechnologies, this is obviously a new company, and so the ANS1 is the only product we have currently. And then over here for CRMs, we actually do have 3 total CRMs because we have 3 active companies right now. We have a law firm, we have a marketing and advertising company, and then of course we have BioTechnologies. So pretty simple here, but let's jump into a demo or dummy doctor profile. So essentially, our contractors, when they're out on the field, they can basically gather the doctor profile information as far as name, practice, type of practice, patients seen daily, the ratio between Medicare and private, and so on. Pen and paper, or they can use an online form, which would be this particular form here. And if they're able to take the information on the fly, fill all these fields out, again, while sitting with the doctor right there face to face, once they choose agent name and they put in whatever their name is, it'll actually automatically populate into their particular pipeline, their particular CRM. So they don't have to manually input it and that sort of thing. So it would actually log right into their CRM under a new prospect, and they would simply take their doctor profile through each particular stage that we have in place. As you can see here, we have whatever that is, 10, maybe 12 particular lead stages. Each doctor profile will enter in as a new prospect. Once you've reached out to them, if you didn't do it, face to face, if it was over the phone or whatever, then you're simply working it, so it's being worked. Once you have a meeting scheduled, self-explanatory meeting scheduled. Once it goes under contract review, essentially that means you've gathered all the information you need to get to send it over to Biosensor for Mary and David and Julie and whoever else to basically review your doctor profile, make sure that all the numbers make sense financially and it looks like they'd be a good candidate, for placing this machine. So once it goes to contract under review, that would automatically ping, or I guess automatically fire off an email that would go to DoctorSubmission@BioTechnologiesMD.com. Essentially, all 3 emails for David, Mary, and Julie are behind that doctor submission at Biotech email, and it would shoot off an email with a subject line, something along the lines of, new doctor submission request, or whatever it was that I'd put in a couple weeks ago. But one thing it does on top of just sending out the email with all the doctor information, it'll actually automatically generate this form, which is the analysis form, a new doctor sign-up sheet. Though it'll take all the information that the contractor has entered into the CRM or into this particular link here, and it'll actually autofill all the information with the data request, physician name, type of practice, name of practice. You basically can see it all here. So it'll pre-populate and pre-fill that form, and then the newly added new doctor sign-up sheet. Some information we're not currently collecting in the CRM, like these last 2 questions at the bottom, and some of these other fields here, but we'll have those out in the next day or 2. So essentially it'll auto-populate and basically create this PDF, and it will send along the information to that doctor submission email, again, to all 3, David, Mary, and Julie. And of course, we can add and delete emails to that as well. So that would be that stage there for the contract under review. Once Mary responds back, the email gets sent from drrequest@biotechnologiesmd.com every single time. And every single time that it's sent from that email, when Mary responds, she responds back to that email, and it actually goes to Marshall and myself. So once Marshall or I receive that it's been approved, and Mary will then attach the leases for, of course, the space lease, the equipment lease, and then whatever the third one is, the contract for, I guess, the management contract. She fires those over to us. We actually take those documents, we upload them to the Documents tab, and then we actually move it to Contract Approved. So once the contract is approved, and you'll see it here in a minute, I'll go ahead and hit Save Lead. And this actually fires off another email. It sends an email to the rep, and it actually carbon copies the manager or whoever is above that particular contractor that the contract is approved. The documents will be attached to the email, but then they'll also be able to reference those contracts in the Documents tab as well. So once they send it out to the doctor fills everything out, signs this, initials that, and so on. Then what they do is they move it to Sign Contract Received. Go ahead and hit Save Lead. And there's basically triggers behind, I'd say, half of these lead stages that will then send out automated email so that we can essentially track via email, the quality and I guess the speed in which our reps or our contractors are able to move a doctor profile through each lead stage. So you should see here momentarily that an email will actually be sent to myself and a couple others, letting us know that a signed contract was received, and we basically know that that particular profile is ready to move forward and get placement. So there we go. You've got a doctor request at BioTechnologiesMD.com. Leases and contract received for John Smith. Please log into CRM to view completed documents under the Documents tab. Like I said, it'll also attach it as attachments as well. So, I'm kind of rambling here, but Dennis and Greg especially know that I do that best. But again, just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick 4 or 5 minute rundown of the CRM, what its functionality is, what it's capable of doing. The beauty of it right now is it's really just a footprint of what we're currently doing. It's basically like a skeleton. As I mentioned earlier, we are molding this thing and tweaking it based off of contractor opinion, really. Once they are logged in and they see that it should be this or it should be that way, we're making these changes on the fly, and it's stuff that we can have done within a day or two. So even anything you guys are viewing right now that you would think may be beneficial, to tweak this way, tweak that way, whether it's for our benefit or we somehow work in some capacity, everyone through this CRM and it's for your benefit, of course we can make those adjustments as well. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, not much to it. I think the beauty of the system is the fact that each lead stage, or at least half of the lead stages, they have triggers, they have lead actions behind those stages. So it's not just keeping your pipeline clean and organized, it's automated, and we thrive off of automation. It's what we do in our other two businesses. Everything is under this platform, and basically it triggers emails that we get to kind of be able to have those reminders, or be able to have it in our email if we're away, as each profile gets moved through each particular stage. So again, that's pretty much it. If you guys have questions about this, I will be available 2 o'clock today and on, so 2 o'clock Eastern time today and on. Obviously Friday, weekends are good for me. Next week, Monday as well. So if you'd like to have a more thorough or more detailed walkthrough, by all means, let me know. I'd love to go over it with you guys in more detail. Any questions, just give me a call or fire away through email. Thanks, guys.